Hello, welcome back to episode 11. So yeah, if you watched the last episode, you know that I didn't do that well with this boss rush. It is kinda miserable. Because there are two bosses that I'm like, struggling with. The Blood Lady Vampire one, and the first phase in the final boss, because both of those have like one thing in common, and that is that are like RNG, like a lot of RNG based mechanics in those fights. Like all the other bosses, like I don't have a problem with it at all really. It is those two. And I mean, oh, wait a minute. We're using Gavel Force here. And as far as the final boss goes, I don't think it's a difficult boss at all, really. The second phase, I think, is easier than the first final boss. It's more deterministic. You have it's easier to just avoid attacks. The first phase just, to me, feels like just pure bullshit. And I tried to look up. If I were like missing something to that fight. Oh, we almost got hit there. But I couldn't find anything. Like it just seems to be that is what it is, you know. Yeah. If you have to play this for 10 hours a day here, we're gonna do it because I have to beat this. Like this is the last trophy. I mean, if it comes to that, I probably won't upload a 10-hour episode about it. And at that point, I'm gonna have to edit the video, obviously. But I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but I think it's gonna be bad, and I'm gonna be very angry today here again. Who's next? Next is the Turtle Rat. And I mean, Miriam is just the best character, like by far, for almost all the bosses. So we need to keep her alive to the end, because we need her for the final boss. You can defeat that final boss with Zangetsu too. It is possible. It's just more difficult. Okay. I never get hit with that, but okay. Okay, it's gonna be like that. That's actually kind of terrible. Oh, we may actually die here. No, we didn't. And that attack, I don't know how you avoid it. I have never learned how to avoid it. It is just bullshit. Well, there goes the first heart. We probably should use somebody else for this boss. This is a very easy boss that I never fail on, but sometimes I get unlucky and get hit, like one hit at least, which isn't good because we need to keep Miriam at full HP. This is the easiest boss in the game. And you didn't even need a sub-weapon for this one. Oh shit! That sometimes happens. Like you land on the fucking spikes of the gauntlets there. We should use someone else for this, actually. I mean, not too much damage again here, which means that this run is probably botch. 40 is the dragon, and for the dragon we need Zangetsu with nothing really. I mean, you can use the whip, but I like to save the whip. Come on. Four hits and then jump. Okay, wow. I don't think that has ever happened. Right, so next is, I mean, I used to struggle with a ship boss. Flying one. He's a bit of a pain, but I have kind of learned him by now. The easiest way to deal with him actually is with Miriam and the axe, if you can believe it. The axe is pretty much worthless as far as I know against any other boss. But you can kill this flying boss with just a few axe hits. Like 3-4 hits and he's dead. It's kind of crazy. And I found out that recently in the last episode. I mean, it's also a little bit risky to do this with Miriam. So if you die with her, it's over. The run is over. Wait a minute. We learned another tactic in the last episode too, didn't we? Like we learned that if you use Zangetsu, like. And this boss lands more often. Okay, maybe this is not a good run here. We should use Zangetsu. Oh wow. With Miriam, like, he doesn't land. He just uses a tornado shit, like, every time. And if you wonder why I'm not using, like, the daggers with Miriam here to hit him. Look at this. He spams it. It's what we needed daggers for the final boss to spam that one down. This is a mistake. Look at this! I have never seen him spam this so much. What the hell? In the future, we will be doing this with Zangetsu. We're not doing this with Miriam again. There, like, I mean, you see, like, it goes so quickly. When it actually lands, like, just 3 hits with axe and some whip lashes. Do we need Miriam for anything else here? Who is next? Next is yeah, next one is my nemesis, the blood vampire, right? So this is usually where the run ends, because I hate this boss. And it's kind of weird because all the runs that I did, I mean, I did like 6-7 runs to look at all the other trophies in this game. I didn't really struggle with this boss, but in this boss rush, I do. For some freaking reason. Okay, so this is actually kind of good. Like, fuck you, like always. Okay, okay. I mean, we have 1 life here. Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, it's over. It's over. But why can't we fucking avoid that shit? Like, what is going on with this? It's also weird because we never used to die from this in the normal game. Like, we always got hit, but we never died from it. Like, it's weird. We always survived with 1 HP. Okay, I mean... But what do you do here? What do you actually do? Like, what the fuck? Why are we dying to this? If you have seen me do this boss, like in any other episode, you know that we never die to this. I don't fucking get it. Never. Not in one run. I think that we die to that. And now we die every time. What's different? What the fuck is different? I mean, this run is over, obviously. You know what? You know what I fucking wonder here? But what if Alfred is good against this boss? That sounds crazy, right? But what if he is? With the electricity thing, or like even the freeze. Like imagine like if we get up there on the top umbrella, like freeze her when she's close, and just start like hitting her. Could that be a good tactic? Or the electricity, because we have never tried that ever. But at the same time, how are we supposed to survive the tornado? Because we have so little life too. Particularly when I don't know what to actually do in that case. It's... We're gonna try this and see. I don't think it's gonna work at all, but imagine if it does, and if we learn something here. Maybe this is the cheat code to do this. Come on here, Alfred. Poor old man. I highly doubt this is gonna work, but who knows? I mean, I don't know, but holy fuck! Are you kidding me? I think we just learned something there in the way. But if we can survive, I don't know if we can survive this, but oh, we can survive. What a champ! What a champ, Alfred! Oh my god! That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like what? How did you do that, Alfred? She just got wrecked. She got wrecked. And he survives with one fucking HP. And wait a minute. We have a chance here. We have Miriam with full HP, and she has the knives. No, wait. I mean, we still have another boss, right? We have the library boss, and then we have the final boss. Yeah, it's still over, I think. Well, yeah, it's over. I mean, you kind of need Zangetsu for this boss. He's really good with the scrolls against this one. I mean, I suppose we could try the regular dagger against this one, but the problem is, I think that we can defeat this boss with Miriam, but we will take damage most likely, which means we won't be able to defeat the final boss, because the final boss is bullshit in the first phase, and I always take some hits, because it's RNG. The first phase of the final boss is RNG, and there's only so much that you can do. If you get a bad run, it's kind of over immediately. But learning that you can defeat that boss with I mean, you're seeing here. Like, we almost dead here. Yeah, Miriam is not it for this one. her like long jump or like high jump ability on this boss is actually a disadvantage. It's an advantage on every other boss, but not on this one because she jumps too far and too high. It's actually difficult. It makes it more difficult. Zangetsu is just a perfect character for that one. But yeah, we have certainly learned things here today. I mean, it's still kind of scary with Alfred because he can only survive that fight with 1 HP because I don't know how to avoid that the final attack, you know, like the ultimate. So if he takes any hit at all before, like during the fight, it's over. Because he has to be able to tank the ultimate. It should only survives with 1 HP, you know. I almost wonder if Gable could be good against something else. Could Gable be good against the final boss? Because he has this attack that can reach her. I mean, he can reach her in the first phase, but in the second phase, I don't know actually. Well, for this one we need Miriam. We know that. It's so nasty that we know that. I fucking hate the boss. Okay. Come on. Like, what do you do? What do you do to avoid that? I know that it's doable, but we did it by mistake or like accidentally, like one time I think, or maybe twice. But I just don't know what the timing is for like. I mean, you have to jump in some kind of way, right? And then he aims for the middle of the wall instead of the bottom wall. But yeah, I don't know. Then it's the joke boss again here. I mean, to be fair here, there's basically only 2 bosses that are, well, at this point it's basically only the final boss that is an issue. All the other ones, even the library boss have gotten like really good at with Zangetsu and the scrolls. It's not that bad. so easy this boss is. And even his ultimate like is so easy to avoid, and always how you avoid it. And it's so strange. A dragon is easy too. The only thing they have against the dragon is he's kind of boring. Like he has so many hit points, it takes a while. But it is definitely not difficult. But once you understand his mechanics, like if you don't, it can be difficult. Just use Zangetsu and move in immediately, because if you move in and attack the bottom head like first, it doesn't use the fire breath, only use the bat like this. And I mean you could use the whip here also to make this go faster. And like maybe we should in future runs. But the whip one, I mean, what else would we use the whip against? Like who really? We should like analyze this like after this run. Who was at this point? We have basically like figured this out, like what characters to use for which boss and so on, right? I mean, Zangetsu is for the dragon and for the library boss. I don't know if we need anything else. And for the library one, we need the scrolls, so we probably could use the whip for this one. Yeah, just to make it go faster. I mean, you can defeat the final boss with Zangetsu. I have done that. I did it hitless here. It's not difficult to defeat this one. Like even hitless, not at all. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of confident at this point that I can actually do this. Now when we learn how to deal with that bullshit boss with Alfred. So who do we have now? We have... yeah, I mean, wait a minute. We need Zangetsu for this one too, right? For the ship boss. Yeah, so we can use the whip against this one. Let's actually analyze this now. First boss, Gable. Second boss, Miriam. Third boss, Miriam. Fourth boss, Zangetsu. Fifth boss, Zangetsu. Sixth, Alfred. Seventh, Zangetsu, and last Miriam. Right. And then, I mean, because we're doing this way now, like, and maybe, I mean, even if Alfred fails on this type of runs, we still have Gable as a backup for that boss, right? So we have like 2 attempts, I suppose. Well, I don't know. But the whip is kind of okay with this boss. It's the timing is kind of difficult. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, he lands here. He lands when you use Zangetsu. And I wonder if that is because we can hit him like, with a whip. if that is changes his behavior because of that. I mean, he's using a tornado. I mean, it could just be RNG, like all of it, to be honest. Who knows? Okay, but I mean, you see? He's pretty damn good against this one. Alfred isn't actually that good against this boss. I thought he was like the best one before. But he isn't, because he can't kill him with just electricity, because he doesn't have enough, and like there's so many misses. On the Blood Lady, I mean, we saw like one attack being able to hit her like several times, like every time. We just wrecked her with that. So, well, you're gonna have to take that, right? Do we need it for anything else? No, we only need it for the final boss. You can take that. And now it's your time to shine again, Alfred. And I mean, basically the only thing that I did was just spam the attack. That's it. And I mean, you have to avoid at least one of these blood balls or whatever it is. Okay, we screwed because we took a damage hit there. Fuck this game. Yeah, we screwed now, I think. Like, what the fuck do you do? What do you do? That's some bullshit. Well, we still have Gable for this, so we have... It's still so much better. We still have like a second chance for this shit boss. I hate this fucking boss. And I hate it. She has an unavoidable attack. It's so fucking cheap. It's such a bad game. That's a horseshit. That's a fucking horseshit! Alright, we're doing this. I hate this fucking shit game. Oh, I hate this. Such a bad game. It's so fucking lame. It's so lame. Like, if Alfred takes one single hit from that bitch, like, it's over. It's over. He has to do it perfectly every time. And Gable is too fucking useless to do anything. Fucking trash game. Such a trash game. Like, who the fuck plays this shit? Like, seriously. Nobody. It's so it's like so badly designed because some of the bosses have like attacks that do like ultimate attacks that you can avoid, like this one for example. Like it's very obvious. Like the second one doesn't. That's unavoidable. Third one you can avoid. Fourth one doesn't even have an ultimate. The dragon doesn't have one. It's so random and so bullshit. Wait a minute, what are we doing here? Yeah, I mean, you can avoid this one's ultimate, but it's by accident. Sometimes it happens. But most of the time you can't. And this is actually one of the harder bosses in the game. On normal mode, this one is crazy. Because in normal mode, there's like 3 like ice blocks that falls down, and it's like really bullshit. I can't wait until this is over so I can uninstall this game. Like, I'm so done with this. Boss rushes are so fucking lame. I've never liked boss rushes, like, always been lame. I hope that the trophy list for the second game is less annoying than this one. I actually think it is. I mean, I like took a look at it, and I don't think that you have to replay the game like a million times that you had like with this one. And I don't think you have a boss rush either. Should we use the whip here? No, we shouldn't. I mean, Zangetsu has like the mask thing too, but what do you even use the mask for? Because the mask doesn't seem to do anything, to my knowledge. I never found a use for it. Something else I never found a use for is like Alfred's clone thing. That just seems like completely worthless. This is actually the only boss I think that doesn't have an ultimate, like a funnel attack. You can get in 5 hits quite easily, actually. Yeah. But the safe number is definitely 4. You have to be fast, like when you jump up from the lower platform, because like the mouth, like body part of the snake is just, it hits you like in a split second if you don't jump immediately. Now we are on to, I mean, Zangetsu again, right? Zangetsu 2 times in a row here. It's actually kind of crazy that he's so good against this one. And if I can get better at hitting this, like when it does like the swoop thing, because usually I miss most of the whip. It is hard to hit him. I have to say that. Yeah, but if you can learn to do that part better, this will be even easier. One bit left here. Got. Right. Oh, really? This is actually one of the worst ultimates. One. No, it isn't. I mean, it is a very annoying one, but at least you can kind of avoid it like most of the times. And like some. So we have the one that shouldn't be mentioned again here. I mean, if I can just avoid being hit from like the first blood ball here, I mean we have it like every time because we can spam the attack. That's what's so good about this. But we can't get hit once. It's just stupid, isn't it? Like, what else can you do? What can you do? So who is up next? Next is wait a minute, who is it? This is 6. I mean, it's a library boss, right? Yeah, there's only 2 left. So like, I mean, we basically need Zangetsu for 3 bosses, right? This one is actually... Things can go wrong on this one for sure. It's not easy. I haven't learned about it. Alright, so this one. We might get to the final boss this round. If we do this correctly. Okay. We have died from this, like we can die from this. But we didn't this time. Alright, well. We are at the final boss here, and I am actually pretty nervous because we have one shot here. And that is what is shit about this. Well, actually... Maybe Gable could do this also. Maybe. But of course, like our best shot is will always be with Miriam and her daggers. Okay, I hate this one, but if we get to the second phase, we have like a pretty big chance to make it. It's just the first one is, as far as I know, this is just RNG. Like what she does here, like which way like the bloodstream will attack from. This is what I'm talking about. Like it's like such a bad game, right? It's such a bad game. Like will the fire shield work against this shit? Maybe that works against the balls. But I mean, with this shit character, like we can't even attack her. Like it's over. It's over. I'm kind of surprised how long we survived here. I mean, we're obviously gonna die, but yeah, like, this character is just like too bad for this. Then we have the 2 losers here. I mean, Gable is not gonna be able to do shit. Like, what can he do? Fuck all. Can he use the spells? No. I can only use this. I mean, that's wordless. Or is it? Can you avoid the thing? Like the bloodstream thing? Be the bat? Yeah, like this is, I don't know. I don't know if this is like something that is doable. We're like an hour in here, and what have we learned here? An hour in? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We have learned like that the game is unfair, that it's bullshit. We have learned that it's cheap. It has like unavoidable attacks. That's what we learned here. Nothing else. Oh my god, I hate this. I am impatient here, as you can see, which may be understandable. I mean, we don't need Gabriel for anything else than this boss, right? We don't really do. The reason why like boss rushes are like, so unenjoyable is because like once you learn like most of the bosses in a boss rush, like they become like super easy, right? So you can just get past them easily like this, and then you have to waste your time like doing them, even to you can get past them every time like almost perfectly. You still have to redo them to get to the difficult ones. That's what makes boss rushes so cheap. Wait a minute. We only took 2 damage here. So if you do you take less damage if you duck during the ultimates? Is that how it works? Well, no, that can't be true. But haven't we always like been ducking with Alfred? And it always takes like how many hit points does he have? 3, yes, 6 hit points, so, and he takes 5 every time. And I think they have been ducking. I mean, we can pay attention the next round. But that could be big actually. If that's like more survivable. Because then we could get past. Even if you take a damage. I think in this on this boss we could probably use a dagger to speed this up, to like spam the attack, like the regular dagger. Then it's Zangetsu's time again. Yeah. Right. Maybe we should use the whip here at. Yeah. Piss! I don't think we hit more than like twice here. Really? That's quickly? What? We almost died anyway there. Well, you're gonna have to run. Now it's at first time, and I will duck with him. I mean, I think I always do that, but it like doesn't do anything. But it's kind of strange that time when Miriam only took 2 damage from the ultimate. Yeah, that was really strange. I mean, we know that we survived as long as we just stay here. Maybe we're always ducking, aren't we? Which probably means that he wouldn't survive if he takes more damage. It's so crazy. But I mean, doing it this way, it's basically a given that you can defeat him and quickly defeat her. And do it quickly. One. With this approach, I guess it only takes, I don't know, like maybe 10 minutes to get to the final boss, like every attempt. So it isn't too bad at this point. As long as I don't mess this up again. Or, I mean, I haven't messed this up in a while. Wow, that was a new record, I think. Of course, we have to be careful here, because we can die here. And we took damage. Like, I was jumping, right? Didn't matter. Well, we have another go here. If we can just get with like half life to the second phase, like we have this, because the second phase isn't that bad. The second phase is way more predictable. It's the first one that is bullshit. Which in a way, I guess you could say is a good thing. Because if the second phase had been a predictable one, it would have been kind of worse. This is what I'm fucking talking about! This is what I'm talking about! Like, it's so RNG! I fucking hate this! Come on! I mean, we're not gonna make it with 2 HP, that's gonna happen. I always take some hit here. Fuck this game. Like, oh my god, we could actually do it here, but it's so unlikely. It's so unlikely with just 2 hit points. I almost did it hitless once, but if you just like only the red ones, if we get super lucky with that, and I managed to avoid the laser beam. Okay. These are the easy ones. But this, I mean, this is RNG too. Because sometimes you do just the yellow ones which are harder to avoid. Way harder to avoid. Are you kidding me? Why did we get the other weapon? So the yellow ones, they hone in on you, like wherever you go, like they hone in on you. Like, I hate this, I fucking hate this. It's so miserable. It's so miserable. What a bad game this is. Holy Fuck, this is bad. No, I mean, it's just the boss rush that is bad. Like, the game isn't bad, really. I mean, all boss rushes are bad. It's unenjoyable, they just trash. I almost feel like trying to look up some other video to see like, how people do this shit without getting hit, like a, you know, at the final boss. It's just the first phase that I don't know how to do it. And it's so lame and shit. And it's not like clue or anything what to do, it's just like a badly designed game. You know. But a good boss fight is like intuitive, like you can actually like figure out what to do. Like how to avoid all the attacks. Not with that piece of shit, because it's just RNG. I wonder actually. Maybe it isn't RNG. I mean, the like different boards that like creates, like the green ones and the like the purple ones or whatever, like they're like different. Right? That's RNG. I mean, when she like holds up her hands to like create them, like sometimes the right hand, sometimes the left hand, right, like sometimes both. I mean, having like thinking about that, and that could be like the clue. Like when she holds up her hand, like the left hand, that means that the stream will come from that side, right? And so on. But I don't think it does. I don't think it works like that. But then it is like avoidable if that is the case. I think I tested that and it didn't seem to matter. It just felt random still. But I mean, we can still. What else can we do? Like we can still test that and see. Because it's such a bullshit boss. And otherwise, if it hadn't been for that phase, I would not have cared about that boss at all. It would not have been an issue. Look at that! Huh. Do you have to, I mean, it is something with the timing, of course, like, you have to, like, trick him out, and, I mean, I don't know. It is just so miserable. You know what we should do? Yeah, I have an idea here. I have a freaking idea. So once we get to the final boss next time, we're gonna experiment with the other characters. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Because we usually have the other characters available, right? Like most of them. We're gonna go in, before we go in with Miriam, we're gonna go in with the other ones. And not attack the boss at all. Just try to see if you can find a pattern with her like hand movement and see how long we can avoid being hit by you know. That could be the freaking solution. If we can figure that out. But it feels so bad that like the final boss is RNG dependent. Like you have to get lucky to get through it. But that has been, I mean, that has been like the only way I have ever defeated the boss. Was I had to get lucky in the first phase, and the second phase is not the problem. Like really, one freaking time I actually got past the first phase hitless. Yeah, I did. It's true. Like if you don't believe me, you can go and look up my like the older episodes in this playthrough. It happened, but that was just luck. She had like an easy pattern, and I don't know. I just managed to get by. But of course, that was a fluke as far as I know. But yeah, we definitely gonna experiment it. I hope that we can survive with Zangetsu to the end. But Zangetsu, Zangetsu is like the second best jumper, I think. Shit. I wonder if Gabriel could be good on this boss. Huh, but we have to try that in a round. We have to do that. Maybe it's even better than Zangetsu on this one. But we have to move in close so the dragon doesn't use a fire breath, right? And he has like a first attack. Possibly. I think that we're actually onto something here. There has to be a pattern for that face. There has to be one. And it has to be something with the hands. Now we are on to the flyer. The sky boss. I remember like back in the day, but I really used to struggle with this boss, but it is a difficult boss, like when you don't understand the mechanics. I can do less. We've been hitting a lot here actually. I wasted one. I wasted the last one there. taking our time this time. Which means I probably hit with the last attempt. Are gonna land at some point? Because we probably one hit point away here. Being annoying. Are you kidding me? You're just gonna do this forever now. We may actually be able to hit him there, maybe. There we go. Wow! Not a good run. To say the least. Okay. Alfred time. I'm so glad that we found this out at least to make this bearable. Almost mess it up there. Almost mess it up. It's so bad that we don't get hit like on the first lap that she does. It's only ever on the second. It's a way to avoid that. Well, we have Mr. Librarian again here. And then we can start to experiment and see if we can find some kind of pattern with her head movements. And by the way, when I say her like left hand and right hand, when we get to her, I will say like from the perspective of us looking at the screen, right? Not her actually left hand and so on, because I think that will make things harder to explain. And like, remember, right? So left hand is left hand, and we can see from our perspective. If we get there. Sometimes I die on this one. It's not unheard of. Wow, how have we gotten so good at this boss? It's crazy. I wonder if we just drop down with this. That's what you do. Okay, you don't jump there, you just drop down and duck. Wow. Alright. We have a chance to learn this boss now, because we're gonna go with all other characters first and just observe and see what she does. Let's go with the Gabler first, actually, and maybe use the thing here that he has. so we get some extra leeway to get away. And we're gonna pay close attention. We're not gonna attack her or anything, just see what she does. I mean, we can attack her, sure. The green balls, both hands. Okay. So that's like up and down, I don't know. Left hand. There is no fucking pattern. Right hand. Yeah, I don't see a pattern with this. Other than the fact that when her hands like does the green magic, we get the green balls and vice versa. Like, I don't think the hands indicates how the stream is gonna show up, the blood stream. It really doesn't seem like it. Okay. Could Alfred be good against her? No, I mean, that's impossible. But he could freeze her, he could freeze the stream. And the problem with Alfred is he's wordless. He's like, have no life, like no red with his weapon. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna come down to just luck if you ever get past this, because it is. I don't know. It's not fun. This is not fun. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. And this is not fun. Like, we can't even attack her with this shit character, like, it's so bullshit. I mean, look at this! What the fuck is this? It's just RNG! I see zero patterns here. I hate this so much. I fucking hate this. And I know for a fact that if we could just get to the second phase with like half life, like just that at least, we have a 90% chance to do this. Because the second phase is not bad. Particularly when you get lucky on that phase and get like the red ones, most of the time the red crescent moons, because they're very easy to avoid and everything else is pretty easy to avoid. And it's predictable. It's like a normal boss fight. It's just the first phase that is bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna look up and see if I can find something about this, because at this point, like, I just want this to be over with, because this is like unfucking bearable to do. Like, the game is so bad, the game is so unfun to play right now that this is deplorable, the way that they made this. So I'm gonna do some research and see if I can find something just for that part. And yeah. We're not gonna end this episode, but I will have to do some research here. Alright, so I am about to crash right now, because apparently you can switch characters during the boss rush, like as you can do in the story mode. And I know the idea that you can do that, and I never tried. So if you can actually do that, this will be super easy now. I should be able to do this on the first attempt. Like, I can't believe that I didn't even try this. If it is true. And something else that I found out. I mean, there is like a pattern to that bullshit. Like, but she just like holds up her hand with the magic thing. Supposedly, you're supposed to look at the opposite side of that, and also like stay on the right side of the screen, and like jump up to the platform. Like once she raises her hand with the magic, and starts with the magic, jump down beneath her, like on like the middle platform. We're gonna try that as well, but. Let's see if we can actually switch. Can we actually do that? Or is it bullshit? Come on! Look at controller. Oh my god! Wow, okay. One. And if you're wondering why I never tried, or like I didn't think that you could do this, it's just because of the way that this boss rush like starts off with. You know, like they have to pick a weapon. So I'm basically doing this in ultra hard mode, but playing with just one character. I should be able to do this on the first attempt, like I said. Because we will have the HP right. Because we can get to... We can get to the final boss with like 2 characters with full HP, right? And we can switch between them. I can't believe this. Like, I have wasted so much time to this bullshit. So much time here. I mean... I was also told that the axe is like really good against the face of the boss, the final boss. I mean, we know that the axe does a lot of damage, but I don't see it being good against her, because you have to like stand on the middle platform to even hit her with the axe. That isn't good. Still can't do that. It's so crazy how easy this boss is. It was always easy, like... I've literally never died on this one. I don't think anybody ever dies on this. And even Ultimate is easy. Well, now we have the dragon. By the way, that Zangetsu sub-weapon that I've never used, like the flame or whatever, and it's supposed to be an attack boost. So it may actually be useful. I just want this to be over so bad, like you have no idea. We have been at this, I mean, what is it, like 2 hours the last episode and like 2 hours this one. Then we have the Sky Boss. I was thinking like maybe I should defeat this boss like without using the whip, but if we can, I mean, if we get to the end and we have the whip with Zangetsu, that would help with the first phase of the boss, right? Like we could just like spam Miriam's attacks and then spam Zangetsu's attack, and that could be enough to like kill it like almost instantly. But for that to happen, we would have to kill this boss with Zangetsu without anything, you know. Wait a minute. What if we try out this thing that I have never liked? If this is actually an attack boost. Let's see. This could be a mistake here. It will make this fight longer, for sure. And more difficult. But if we can put it off, it would make the final fight easier. How long does this last? It seems that this boss is coded to land if you don't have a weapon that can reach him. It certainly feels that way. But he never always does the tomato shit otherwise. I mean, he still does it, but not as much. RNG, yes, RNG. A little bit. Actually, no. I'm doing pretty fine here, actually. Okay, that worked pretty well. I didn't really expect that. Holy moly, that was good. Hitless. Have I ever done this hitless, this boss? I'm not sure. I mean, then we have this one, and this one can always go wrong because of, well, actually, I suppose that we could switch over to somebody else that has more HP. If things go wrong, like if Alfred takes a hit, but once the boss goes into ultimate mode, we have to switch over to somebody else. And that will probably be Gable, because we don't need Gable anymore, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Switch over to Gable after the boss is dead. If Alfred fucks up. But hopefully he doesn't. I can't believe that I didn't think of this. That we could actually use all the characters in this mode. Like, I didn't even try. It's so crazy. He is annihilates this boss. Right. Now we have the library boss. We have that. This is like the best run overall, I think. You need a heart there. Yeah, so we are gonna be able to do this now, I think. Like 90% sure that we can win this on the first attempt. If we can just win this boss here. We can just spam the whip attack with Zangetsu and the triple daggers with Miriam. And that may get us to the second phase in like 10 seconds, like actually. Unless I fuck up here and we die. I mean, but I can always like switch characters here, of course. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Should we... I mean... Zangetsu has almost full HP. Should we just heal Alfred, like, actually? Is that stupid? I mean, we're not gonna need him. Or, actually, I don't know. I mean, if we could use the fire thing that we can almost never use, the fire shield, and I have heard that cancels out the orbs. We may actually try this. Let's see. So you need that. You need that. Wait a minute. Did I take this? And you... Right. I'm scared here. I'm scared. I mean, we have all the characters, like, almost at full life, right? If I can't do it now, I don't think I can ever do it. We're just gonna spam here. Where are we? Oh my god! We're gonna fucking die here. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! I got confused. This fucking game, I can't believe that! I wanna fucking cry. I can't fucking believe that. Oh, we should have had here. Oh, fuck this shit game. I hate this game. This boss is just dog shit. Like, you can't avoid attacks. You can't do it. Okay. Wow. I mean, we're not in a good space here at all, as you can see. But, I'd much love to see have Zangetsu. We can see. We're gonna switch over to whoever has the most life here. Immediately. Come on. Okay, like 5-4. Wow. This could be it. This could be fucking it. Red ones. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course, I want to get the wrong ones. There's still hope, there's still hope. Oh, there. This is what we need to say, this is what we need to say. Okay. That was not good. Okay. Please let this be it. Please let this be fucking it. She's gonna do the thing, right? Yeah, she is. I always get hit there. Red bus. Oh, fuck. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god, I hate this game more than you can fucking imagine. We had like the worst luck there because sometimes you get a good run and she only uses the red ones and you get like, I hate this. It's such a bad fucking game. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Such a bad game. It's such a bad game. Like it's almost like unplayable. Like that's how bad this game is. Like I can't believe that there weren't like a lot who win there. I can't fucking believe that. That was my victory that was stolen by this shit game. My fucking beautiful victory. It's stolen by a shit game. A bad game. Who's next? It is the money bags. I'm so sick of this. Like, no idea how sick I am of this game. Worst game ever made. Cheap as fuck. Cheap as fuck and poorly made. Poorly designed. I wonder... I mean, we lost there because I messed up like the first time because I got like... I panicked basically, like... I wasn't used to like switching the characters. That's why we did it the first time. But avoiding those fucking things, like it seems like impossible. It's probably like the worst design boss in the game. Because it's so unfair. This shit game. And I don't think we're gonna bother with Alfred at all. Like he just has to defeat the bullshit vampire lady. That's Alfred's only job. He doesn't have to do anything else, so we're just gonna heal up Zangetsu and Miriam at the end to the full. Like, we need to do that. I mean, Gable couldn't matter. And Gable is actually really good because he can hit her in that face. He certainly can hit her. I mean, nothing of this is difficult anymore. Aside from that one, the first phase in the final boss, because there's no pattern, it's just random shit. And the rest is just tedium, the rest, basically. Yeah, we're gonna do what we did the last time. And I don't know if this does anything, but I think it's supposed to do a little more damage when you have this turn on. But who knows? The game never explains anything. You didn't land there, bro. I was like that. I thought it was gonna land, but it didn't. So actually the garbage too early. Yeah, I think it's just R&D, like I really hope that it does more damage, but... I mean, what else could it do? But it's not a shield. It has to be a damage boost. Come on here. I mean, the downside of it, like doing it this way is it's slower. It takes a lot of time to do this. You know what? I think that we should actually try to save the whip for the second phase, so we can spam it more. And just use Miriam and Gable for the first phase. Okay. I mean, we took a lot of damage here. We may actually not make it through here. If you're unlucky. So fucking awful. Okay. Next up is Alfred, and if it takes a hit, we know what to do. We switch over to Gable so he can tank and survive, right? That's what we do. After she dies, of course. Okay. Thank goodness for Alfred. Right, next is a library. The librarian. Okay. How good is so good at this boss? It's crazy. This is actually a hard boss. It is. I mean, who's most important here? I think like both are actually equally important. So this is my plan here. We're gonna start off with spamming with Miriam as usual, right? try to avoid at least one of the things that are unavoidable. Then use Gable, because it's easy to hit her with him like earlier on. Then if we get to the second phase, we can use spam with the whip, right? Because he will have full mana, maybe. I mean, I guess we can do this. Is this the way to do this? To get away from this shit. Just switch to Gable and fly over. I wonder. That could be it. That could be freaking it. So spam with Miriam. Run to the right. Like switch to Gable and try to fly away. I mean, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Wait a minute. What happened there? Did we get the heart of it? Got no heal. Did you see that? What was that? That was ultra bad. Ultra bad, of course, I know. But we got through it and we have another chance to do this. Like, fuck this. This is so awful. And I think we have more left than the last time. Did we lose our shit here? Weapon 0. Do they fucking share the medic, right? Of course I do. I forgot about that. Great fucking start. Great fucking start, you shit game. We're not gonna make it. Wait a minute. Gable is good against this, right? Yeah, he is. Wow, we have it now. I think we have it now. We can handle the yellow ones. We can handle everything else with the others. We should just stay as Gable, I guess. He can handle, yeah, he can handle this ultra easy. Well, not ultra easy, but he can handle it better than anybody. Like, you're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. That has never happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. Make this fucking shit game stop! Make this stop! Oh my fucking god! Oh, this is pure torture. This is torture, this bad game. Oh my fucking god. I'm never gonna be able to do this shit. Never. I mean, we learned something in that round. We did learn something. That game is actually really good. That air. Right. I didn't know that. So keeping Gabriel alive till end is actually very important. But this has been like a 5-hour ordeal. Right? No, I mean, at least 4 hours, like 2 hours the last episode of just this shit, and now like 2-3 hours again here. If we can even beat it today, or maybe I have to upload another failed episode due to the game being, you know, like cat piss. That could be happening today here. Like, the game may be like too bad, you know, like to be beaten. That could be a thing. I'm not lying here. it again! I'm so fucking sick of this! Come on. What do we need for this one? We need the fire goblins that probably doesn't even do anything. That was 4 hits. So basically 4 hits every time. You take it carefully there. It's totally doable. Just look at this pattern this time, how different he behaves. He hasn't done a tornado once. And why is that? Who knows? Who knows why that is? You're supposed to say that, he's doing it. He's probably the most technical boss in the game, I would say. You really have to know what you're doing on this one. But once you know, it's not that bad. There's no... I mean... There's RNG, but not in the same way as the bullshit boss, the final boss in the first phase, because that's just pure RNG. We know no way to avoid attacks. It's so badly designed. But this one you can get through, like, a hit less every time. It's a much better boss. Now on to Alfred. Like, thank goodness that Discord that you can do this, because I don't know otherwise, because I struggled so much with this one. But with this tactic, it's a freebie, and I love it. If there was a way to get away from this hit, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But there isn't. There's no way. Then we are on to The librarian again, right? Another hour wasted here, like it's incredible. Like how bad this game is, like I can't get over it. This should have been done like the first hour. If the game had been good, you know? Right, well, we have another go here. I mean, they shared the mana and I forgot about that. And that's actually really bad. I don't know what I should do here. Okay. It's actually kind of dangerous to have Alfred with a one hit point because like if you mess up like the switching of the characters and he get hit, like you just instant die and you lose the mission, which is that's kind of lame in itself, right? But you shouldn't lose the mission before all the characters are dead. Like really. It's actually pretty damn stupid. Holy fuck, this is the run. This is the run. This is the run. This is it. But this is what I'm saying, like it's just pure random. I got just lucky here. You need luck to get through the first phase. This other phase is skill based. I mean we're still not out of the woods here, but we have a very, very good chance. Unless I really like fuck it up in an ultra bad way. Who do we need? We need you, okay. Okay. And now we need you. Do we have any mana left? And we got some here. At least they give you mana. Like here. You know. Red ones, red ones. Of course not. Okay, you have to 100% focus on this. Please, red ones, red ones, red. We haven't done it one time yet. Unbelievable. Okay, one. Not one time I should done the red ones. We should use actually Miriam there, but okay. Okay, next. Red ones, red ones, red ones. Thank goodness. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't know that it did that if you missed them. I didn't know that. But usually I never miss the red ones. But I'm so fucking scared here. I think it's just one more wave here. Come on. Okay. Not good, but it's not over. It's not over. I thought that was it. We have a wave, one more wave here. Easy ones, easy ones. Of course not, of course not. Okay. Be done right. Oh, fucking god. Trophy, pop! Big game hunting. Congratulations. Defeat every boss in boss rush mode. Fuck this. This was one of the worst things ever. And it all came down to that the first phase of the final boss that is just absolute horse shit with unavoidable bullshit RNG movesets and attacks. Just horrendous. Horrendous boss. Poorly fucking designed. But we are done. I've 100%ed this game. And now I'm gonna go and uninstall it and never play it again. Fuck this game. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.